Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at Reggie Robinson, our 4th round pick. All right, so let's get right into the action here. We're going to look at the good and we're going to look at the bad. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's get into the lab. All right, let's open up this vault and let's take a closer look at this player. Let's look at his measurables. All right, guys, here we go. All right, so Reggie Robinson comes in at 6'1", 205 out of Tulsa. All right. In 2018, he broke his arm, and he also suffered a hamstring injury where he missed a couple of games. Wingspan is 75 and 5/8. He ran a 4.4 in the 40-yard dash. He ran a 4.44, and you're going to see some of that in the tape here that we're going to take a look at. He has a lot of speed, and you'll see the closing speed and everything like that. Here we go. All right, right now we're taking a look at his 40-yard dash from the scouting combine, 4.49 in the first one, and then close it out with a 4.44 in the 40. Okay, right now we're going to take a look at the gauntlet. This is one of my favorite drills at the scouting combine. You get a really good look at their hands. So I'm going to give you a first look at Reggie Robinson, and then I'm going to give you a look at Trayvon Diggs, and you'll notice a little bit of difference here. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. While Robinson does catch all these passes, you'll see a little bit of not as smooth of a catch, a little bit of a bobble here towards the end. But you look at Trayvon Diggs here coming up, and you'll see that he's a little bit smoother of a catcher. He does come from a receiver background, so that does come into a play. But just a little bit of a difference between the two corners that we drafted this year. One thing you will notice with Robinson is his ability to dip his hips. You know, he can do it, but it doesn't look as natural as smooth. Okay, that's why I think you're getting a high ceiling with Reggie Robinson. He has the ability to improve, and I think, you know, the coach will be able to clean up his technique. One of the things that I really like about the combine is when Deion Sanders shows up to break down these corners, and he did make a point here on the T step, and I have it circled here. This is a T step when he's backpedaling and needs to shoot forward. That back foot goes a little bit further out than you want, because you lose some of that explosiveness when you're shooting it out that far. So the wide receiver can get that step on you if you're doing this, and you know, as you know in football, any step ahead of you can hurt you. So I think this is something he'll be able to clean up, and he's not bad by any means in this, but he does show a little bit of that here in the combine, and you do see some of that in the tape here. All right, so let's roll the rest of this. You'll see it does a little bit here, but not too bad, and it finishes it off with a good catch. Take a look at the hips here. Very smooth hips, left to right. You gotta love that. Also rated the #1 cornerback according to Next Gen. While Reggie Robinson is a very willing tackler, you'll never see him shy away from tackling. He does tend to tackle high, and that leads to some players slipping away and getting another extra yard or two, all right, or even more in some cases. Remember when the Cowboys used to draft cornerbacks they didn't like to tackle running backs, like a Mike Jenkins, these kinds of guys, even a Byron in some cases, but Reggie Robinson is not that. He will stick his nose into the scrum and make plays on the running back. So there he is, getting into the scrum, hitting that running back. More run defense. You'll see him make another play here on the running back. I love it. I love seeing this out of my cornerbacks. All right, I love it, man. This is a good tackle right here. Solid. More run defense. This was a good game against UH, looking at the run defense, but you'll see him discard the wide receiver. He's very powerful. Bench 22 at the combine, and you see that, you know, he's not gonna get bullied by these wide receivers at the next level. Here you'll see Reggie Robinson make this interception. He's gonna climb the ladder and snatch it out of the air. This is a common theme with the Cowboys. Trayvon Diggs has the same thing. These guys are willing to climb the ladder and make a play on the ball. In this play, you're going to see a little bit of a hesitation in the back pedal. I'm not sure if he's not sure which receiver to take down the field, and thus the back pedal is a little wonky here, and the wide receiver beats him on the play. I do like how Reggie will track the ball. As you can see, he's not turning his head, not looking at the ball. He's trying to track it the whole time, but he's out of position. I swear, the more I watch Reggie's tape, the more I love this player. You know, stealing him in the 4th round with the high ceiling, like I said. You know, like I said, he's able to play run defense really well, but he's also one of those players that's always going to be looking to get the ball. As you can see here in this play, it looks like he's making the tackle, but if you take a closer inspection, he's trying to strip the ball here. Okay, so playmaking traits. You know who else is going to love this player is Coach Fossil. Okay, so Reggie Robinson had 4 blocks during his career there at Tulsa. He has a knack for blocking the ball. Okay, always in right position. Has a length, athleticism to make plays on the ball on special teams. So he's going to be a weapon on special teams as well. Gotta love it. On this play here, you're really going to see the acceleration, that burst from Reggie Robinson, that 4.44 speed. He does kind of miss the tackle here, but the point is the closing speed. Take a look at this play here. Okay. Quarterback keeps the ball. Reggie Robinson, the closing speed. All right. Really fast, really quick player. Red zone defense is also another specialty of Reggie Robinson. When the field closes in, he's able to make plays with that strength and just make plays on the ball. And I think that's going to help the Cowboys out immensely this season. He will produce for this team. You know, they love him on special teams. They're going to love him in run defense, and they're going to run him. They're going to love him in the passing game. So Reggie Robinson in the lab. Okay, so I love this player, man. I think in the 4th round, it's a steal of steals again. The Cowboys just continue to knock it out of the park. Obviously, we covered some of the bad, also some of the good, and as you can tell, you can see some of the things that he does in his game, where he kind of dropped in that rating between a 3rd and 4th rounder, as a grade. But the Cowboys got him right in that sweet spot in the 4th round. We'll see if he starts immediately. I think this is a player that you'll be able to work him in. He's fast. Do they want to move him to safety? I don't know if they want to do that, but he did play safety in high school. Okay, so he does have that in his background. But that's it, guys. Reggie Robinson in the lab. Let me know what you guys think. What do you like about this player? And how do you see him fitting in with the Cowboys? Do you think he'll start immediately, or do you think he's more of a year 2 type of prospect? Okay. But that's it, guys. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. The next in the lab is going to be Tyler Biadasz. Okay, that's going to be a fun video as well. So like this video, guys. It helps out the channel immensely, as you can tell, but it will make a lot of upgrades and that kind of thing. We have a lot of things going on here in the off season to keep pushing out great content to you guys. And as usual, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace.